I'm gonna make sure we get right into this. Let's do it.
Holy shit, that's Chris from Kenya. Shit.
Hey, he's about it, he waved. You got the lift in that, dog? You got the no lift shift? What is good, boys? Welcome back to another video with your boy. If you guys are new here, I'm stoked. That's all I need to say, okay? You don't know me, and if you're new here, my name's Chris. We're building my Mark 7 GTI here on the channel. We're going fast. We're having a good time. And for these reasons, you're gonna need to go down and hit the subscribe button, all right? You're gonna need to join us on this journey because there's a lot going on, brother. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to another video. So we're gonna jump right into this because I'm losing daylight. This is gonna be part 2. If you guys didn't see first part or the video before that, I'll put them up here and up here. We put a Vortex XL in my Mark 7 GTI and we're turning up the power one step at a time. And today we gotta rebuild the high pressure fuel pump. We got the AutoTech high pressure fuel pump internals going in today, and I'm gonna show you how to break it down, do the thing, what you're gonna need, and rebuild it. We're still waiting on the MAP sensors. I need the 5-bar sensors to come in hopefully by the end of this week. We already ordered we're doing a retune and everything's coming, but I'm hoping by the end of the week we'll have at least a base map and we'll have it on the ground and going. But if not, don't be surprised. But anyway, ready. Yeah, I know. That's not a big deal. I hope you guys are stoked about this shit. I'm like, if you haven't been able to tell, I've been very tired because I have been working and then working on the car and then editing all night, every day, trying to get this done, but also like trying to enjoy it at the same time. So it's like bittersweet. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying the build because I'm effing stoked, brother. She's gonna be fast. All right, I'm gonna run in. I'm gonna eat some food real quick, and then I'll be right back out. And it might be a little bit dark. We got lights and stuff, and we'll be building it on a bench anyway. All right, I'll be back. Why am I so dumb, bro? We're hopping in the Jetta, and we're running to Advanced Auto because I made a mistake. Okay, we'll run to the store, grab some non-chlorinated brake cleaner, and then we'll be back. Also, I apologize, it might be a little dark in this video because, you know, it's just after work and I'm rushing around. Per usual, your boy's busy, but we got lights, it'll be okay. I'm just sorry, sometimes it's dark, you know, don't be scared.
As you can see, now it's dark out. That's my favorite. But we got some of the supplies that we are going to need. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and forth with the light because I only have one big light. And I will, to give you, hopefully, the best quality so you can actually see what's going on, I'll just use the GoPro to do engine stuff. And then I will use the camera mounted over at the table when we're actually pulling it apart and rebuilding it and stuff. And I think that'll give us a good medium coverage for, you know, filmage. To God, we'll start over here. And we will get this show underway. Got this bit up in the air. Light of Glod. Let's get into this. Okay, so if you're doing your high pressure fuel pump, whether you're doing the pump or internals or whatever you're doing, if you're taking this out, what you're gonna wanna do, for those who don't know, this car, if you open the door, it'll actually prime the fuel pump every time you open the door. So what you've gotta do, it's best if you let it sit for a couple days after doing so, but I said in the last video, go check that out if you guys didn't see the turbo install, but you're gonna have a 15 amp fuse right here, which actually will go to your high pressure fuel pump. You're going to want to pull that, start the car, let it run until it shuts off, try again, let it run again until it shuts off, and then ideally this will be starved, if you will. And then ideally let it sit overnight, and most to all of your pressure should dissipate. Therefore, you'll have a little bit of pressure, you'll still have a little bit of fuel in this line, but once you pull this bottom one and everything, you should be in good shape. Let's get into it. We got a couple triple squares. I got to figure out what size. Don't mind the sweatshirt. I just got this covering the turbo because, you know, she's gorgeous. keep everything nice and safe in here. Let's figure out what size those are. All you gotta do is unclip your sensor clip up here. These two, pull off this line. Actually, yeah, pull off this line first while it's loose, or while it's tight, and then wiggle it to get that line free. Then go through here, because this is spring loaded, so once you undo these, she's gonna come out, and then that'll be a pain in the ass to come out if it's loose. So let's do that first. And then ideally, if you're gonna do any cleaning, clean first, and then pull this out, because you want this to be as clean as humanly possible. Cannot stress that enough. Kodo's who? Let's get right into this install. Oh my God, I forgot all the towels. God damn it. Okay, toweletta. Don't put things in the rain guard. No, bad. If you have your hose clamp pliers, use your hose clamp pliers. If you're like me, don't use hose clamp pliers and find out. We're gonna let her eat. We're gonna get a little bit of go-go juice on there. A little bit of yum yum. There we go. Just to encourage looseness. Get a nice grip on her, get her in motion, twist it a few times. That'll encourage the movement. No pliers needed here, son. Ooh, baby. Oh, you got that 94 octane for me, baby? Just give her a little tap, tap, tap in. Get our triples with a little go-go juice. Brother, you out on the 600? A little bit of juice. This is a 17 on your line down here. That is a little bit weird to get to, but. Also, ignore this stupid boost line. This was like a little test thing that I never actually fixed. I was literally testing something, seeing if it would work or not, and I just never got to fixing it, so ignore that. That is a little bit of goofiness going on there. You're gonna wanna pull the triple squares. You got two 10 triple squares, and then when you pull that, and both of these are loose, then you should be able to get that line out easier. It's a little bit of the wiggle of the jiggle, if you know what I'm saying. Ah, you know what? Fuck it. Just for good old days, let's use the rain guard. I'm trying to not do that. The amount of bolts I've dropped in the engine bay is ridiculous. Give her a little bit of persuasion. There she goes. And she's out. Now, before you do anything, take a very clean towel, get that in there. Access granted, my boy. Access granted. Alrighty boys, we at the table. My mic has conveniently died because I'm bad at doing things and planning things without, you know, things happening. So, I'm gonna check the audio real quick and we're gonna go forward. This isn't the best angle, it's not the best lighting, but this is gonna be the best video you've ever seen. Okay, obviously I'm working with what I got. I'm not in the cleanest conditions, I'm not in the cleanest place. For instance, die. Okay, so something you're actually gonna need. You're gonna need two things when you're going to do this. You're gonna need some kind of high pressure fuel pump housing removal socket, if you will. 034 Motorsport and AutoTech both sell one. You have to have this. Or get like, I guess essentially something like that. Something else you absolutely need to have is you're gonna need to have some kind of bearing spreader. Literally go on Amazon, look up the smallest possible bearing spreader you can. Don't get the one from Harbor Freight. Everybody says that's terrible. Do not use that. Don't do it. Don't fall into the trap. Don't do it. Okay, as you saw there, sorry, your boy was playing some music, so I did a little edit montage there for you. The way to get those little top retainers in, the easiest way is just to use the spreader itself. Just push it straight down, boop, boop, pop one at a time. Super easy, super straightforward. All right, let's get back into this and we will wrap this up, boys. We getting close. I'm gonna clean all this up a little bit. Okay. I already went through and cleaned this 46 times. Okay, that slid in incredibly clean. So you need to get this line in there. Don't go crazy on one and not the other. I'm gonna come through and clean this all up after. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, your boy's a little tired. I'll just come through by hand. Do a little on this one. Do a little on this one. Maybe a little more on this one. A little on this one. A little on this one. You know, for how much we're doing, getting it done in 2 days has been a task. I hope you guys are liking the build though. I'm stoked for this. You boys hit actual build status now. All right, now before I go crazy on those, I'm gonna come down here. We're gonna give her about, I'd say 2 Uggadugs. Feels good to me. Around spec, I'd say. She's back in, bottom line's on. Come up here, I'd really like to replace that someday. Come over here, have some fun with this. Little trick for these clamps is if you want them to actually not leak when they put them back on, put it exactly in the grooves where it was before, otherwise it will leak. Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. And as far as this goes, I think this is just a fingers crossed thing to make sure that you didn't have any contaminants in there whatsoever. And we're just gonna cross the old toes, cross the old fingers, give a couple prayers one time for your boy. Oh man, I love this car. This is such a good time. We're getting there. Just bear with me. The end is gonna be so good. You know what I'm saying? The after is gonna be so good. Because then the first drive will be very worth it. I'm actually stoked. The amount of filming, the amount of effort, the amount of me holding a flashlight in my truck, talking to a camera, trying to appease the greater cause of Volkswagen. We gonna make it, baby. Let's go. Anyway, just keep driving, keep it real. Your boy's out. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.